let's talk about the most poorly aged take we have ever seen in Bengals history. Let me breathe in and breathe out. Let's get into it. Duke Tobin 2 weeks ago at the Combine. Listen, Duke Tobin has had one of the best takes in Bengals history when a couple years ago we talked about the whole T. Higgins situation and people wanted us to trade away T, and he instead, Duke Tobin, at the Combine, ironically enough, said, go get your own wide receiver. T is staying here. Everyone loved it. Greatest take of all time. Beautiful. And then you had the worst take of all time. So I think this might be a Guinness World Record for the best take and the worst take by the same person. Jamar is always going to be our priority. That's not a bad take. That's true. Good job. Loved it, Duke. Great take. He's a fantastic football player. 100%. He's going to end up being the number one paid non-quarterback in the league. We are there. Let's get it done. Why? Why did you have to say that, buddy? And you said it with your full chest in front of reporters. Oh, man. That is the worst take in Bengals history. Now, listen, at the end of the day, you know, it's true, right? He's going to be the highest paid non-quarterback. But it's just like when you're negotiating with anyone or trying to get a deal done, let's not make those negotiations, you know, public here. Let's not put out statements that are going to be used against you later on in negotiations. Because I'm sure, 100% sure here, Chase probably used that exact quote many times in negotiations with the Bengals. Because right now, and you know the number has kept going up and up and up, right now the highest paid non-quarterback is Myles Garrett. Shout out to the Cleveland Brownies. We love you, hate you so much, man. You're the little brother that annoys the crap out of us now. Because the Brownies decided to give Myles Garrett $40 million. So the highest paid non-quarterback has to be above $40 million. Can we disband the Brownies from the league? Because this whole crap with they did the same thing with Deshaun Watson, and now they're doing the same thing here. I swear, I don't even think, obviously they're not trying to win, okay? The Browns are not trying to win. It's very obvious. At this point, they're just trying to ruin the rest of the league. But in all honesty, all they did by giving them that money would just screwed us over. That's all they did. They didn't even do anything positive with it. Like, okay, they traded for Kenny Pickett. Whippy-doo. They still have no cap space because who knew giving your edge rusher $40+ million a year is not going to be smart when you're already paying your quarterback $100-some-odd million. Anyway, so that was a very poorly aged take in Bengals history. He did also talk about the Combine. He said, our preference with T is to do a long-term deal. Always has been and continues to be. We'll work hard to get that done. We are fortunate. We've got a lot of good football players, fantastic football players. We are fortunate to be in a position to see to where we can fit them all in. We are fortunate to be in a position where we can fit them all in. Duke, I think you just beat yourself without even trying. This actually is a worse take. This is actually might be a worse age quote than the Jamar Chase one. It's close, but this one is worse. Duke, my guy, we're like a week into free agency. You still haven't gotten anything done with all three. And based on what we understand, the T situation seems to be close. closer than anything. Jamar Chase situation seems to be like from here to Texas. And then the Trey situation seems to be from here to, I don't know, like freaking Europe or something. It's like there's nowhere close. 2 of the 3 are nowhere close to being done. So, poorly aged quotes. Trey is super passionate. Exactly what makes him a great football player. He's super engaged and he's been a great signing for us. We've been a great fit for him, blah, blah, blah. He's under contract right now. We're going to the offseason as we're going to talk as the offseason goes. Hopefully, we'll come to agreement and everyone accepts, but we're there yet. We're not there yet. Okay, so that one's actually not that badly, like quote-wise, because at the end of the day, he's not saying we're going to sign Trey. He's saying, he loves him and he's excited to see if we could work one out. That's okay. The other 2 did not age well. It is what it is, though. We're going to see how everything ages over the next couple months. Because, yeah, if we're revisiting this video or this video idea at the early August and we still don't have any of this done, and this, like, the point of this video is still exactly the same, meaning we're in the same spot, I'm going to be pissed. I'm already pissed with how this front office has done this offseason so far. Outside of, again, the coaching stuff. I really like the coaching stuff. And I do like some of the free agents we had. I'm about to say, I liked all the free agents we got. But we still have a lot to do. And signing the big 3 is very important. I know, again, like I said, I could have my doubts on the Trey Hendrickson situation getting done. But at least getting this Jamar Chase and T. Higgins contract done. Come on now. We got to get this done. You got to rip off the Band-Aid. At the end of the day, it's going to happen, right? There's a motto. It's like it's going to happen sooner or later. The longer you wait, I think the Bengals need to really understand this concept, okay? They need to make this quote I'm about to say and plaster it on the walls of the locker room. The longer you wait, the worse it gets. Okay? Because clearly, you could have had Jamar Chase signed last offseason. T. Higgins last offseason. Could have gave, Trey Hendrickson a 5-year deal instead of a 2-year deal. And worked out really good money 2 years ago before he has 2 back-to-back record-setting years. Gotta woosah myself. Woosah. Peace out, guys.